Hello everyone, welcome to the Whistling Hermit's One Card Spread series. Note that this video is divided into three parts. A short introduction, which we are doing right now. Part 1, which is a descriptive study of the card for the day. And Part 2, which is a reading from the Handbook of the Tarot of A.E. Waite from AGM Urania. If you want to navigate directly to any of the three parts mentioned, just click on their respective links at the timestamp provided in the description of this video. This video series is primarily intended for learning how to read the tarot. However, you can also use this as a card reading for the day. This is a timeless reading, so if you are watching this now, its message might be for you. In this series, we will be using the Giant Rider Waite Tarot deck. We will also be using the Handbook of the Tarot of A.E. Waite from AGM Urania. The first part of the video will be a descriptive study of a specific card in the tarot. We will describe what we see and the insights and feelings we gather from what we see. Now, the first part is characterized by spontaneity. We allow the cards to speak to us regardless of the generally accepted meaning of the card. By doing this, we hope to increase our intuitive capacity for reading the tarot cards. In the second part, we will be reading the description of the card taken from the booklet of the Tarot of A.E. Waite by AGM Urania. If you intend to use this as a timeless reading, you can randomly choose any card in the series that resonates with you. An alternative approach is to shuffle a Rider Waite Tarot deck and pick a card randomly. You can then choose the card in the video series that corresponds to the card you picked. Note that this series is a work in progress and it might take some time for the 78 cards to be completely read. So, without any further delay, let us proceed to the card for the day. Welcome to our One Card Spread series, and we are now in part 1 of the Knight of Cups. When we look at the Knight of Cups, this is the type of knight who moves forward but does it in with surety. His horse is very careful with its steps. Every step seems to be well studied. Even the knight is studying closely the cup. So this is a person who is sort of contemplating on the present moment. It reminds me of Thich Nhat Hanh, the one who promotes mindfulness of living the present moment. This seems to be the type of person who contemplates a lot, one who is in touch with the inner world, and one who is living the present moment with much awareness, in comparison to the Knight of Swords who charges immediately. This one is not in a hurry. This one who is flamboyant, he tries to get the attention of people. This one doesn't get the attention of people. He is attentive of what he is doing. And he's different from this one, from the Knight of Pentacles also, because the Knight of Pentacles is more aware of the reality of the environment around him. He is more in charge, more looking at the external environment. This one is a little bit more inward looking. He is also aware of the present of the environment around him, but this awareness of this present is of the environment around him is awareness also that is accompanied by an awareness of the interior part of his person. So this one is not only exteriorly aware, not only grounded with reality, just like the Knight of Pentacles, but he is also grounded interiorly. So this one is a little bit more balanced as a person, and he seems to be living the present moment. Like at this present moment, he is holding the cup. He is just not holding the cup absent-mindedly. He is contemplating on the cup that he is holding. And the horse who is walking also seems to be contemplating on every step that the horse does. So if this is an aspect of your personality, this is a good aspect also, because it means that you are grounded in reality, and at the same time you are also in touch with your inner self and your inner world, and in touch with the spiritual. And at the same time, you are a person who tries to be present, mindful of the present moment. You are a person who is like the mindfulness that is promoted by Thich Nhat Hanh. Okay, and somehow if this is a person in your life, or a person who will arrive in your life, then this is a person that is more spiritual, one who might be also intuitive, one who is can be an empath also, one who is whose psychic abilities are a little bit more developed, or is being developed, one who is aware, a person who is aware. This is what I see from this knight. And as you know, the knights are more mature than the pages, and so they are more reliable, and they have bigger responsibilities. So this is a person who is has the contemplative aspect in his life. So when we speak of energy, the knights are masculine energies, but they doesn't mean that they are just male. No, these are just energies. It can be a woman with a male energy, with a masculine energy. And when you look at it now, you can see there's a river here, and the river also suggests, water suggests the inner world. So somehow the presence of the river shows the person is in touch with the inner world. And when one is in touch with the inner world, yeah, the day is clear, and everything, everything is just okay. When you look at the environment, everything seems to be, there's a meandering river, everything seems to be gentle, and it's at the present moment is a gentle moment, So even the situation right now, if you are looking at this card, you are in a situation where you are very much aware of your environment, and the environment is very gentle towards you, and then you are so maybe in the process of developing an increased awareness of the interior world. Okay, so let's go to part 2 of our one card spread series on the Knight of Cups. We are now in part 2 of our one card spread series, and our card for today is the Knight of Cups, the mystical knight. Let us now read from the booklet of the Tarot of A.E. Waite from AGM Urania. Knight of Cups. The dreamy, slow-moving knight holds the great quest object, the Holy Grail, container of the spiritual force that can heal the wasteland and bring new life to the world. The horse seems to move through desert sands, while across the stream we see trees, as if the healing has begun. Thus we can see this card as a promise of salvation and the bearer of that salvation. Except, notice how slow everything seems, without urgency. Many have found a self-absorbed quality in this knight. Traditionally, cups is the suit of love, and thus the knight becomes a figure of romance. Many, however, find him too caught up in his own dreams. He holds up the cup. Does he want to offer it, or just stare at it? Fascinated? Here is a question you might ask yourself or the questioner when this card appears. Has the knight fulfilled his quest? Is he returning with the grail? Or is he still on his journey? Divinatory meanings. Someone on a spiritual quest, a bringer of healing. dreamy lover. Warning, advice. Conflict between inner fascination and outer attractions or responsibilities. Action. Move slowly. Be aware of feeling in the midst of action. Well, that concludes our part 2 of the Knight of Cups. Until next time, have a great day.